That bring back memory, man. I gotta reach out to Najee, man. But he was my first franchisee, bro. Damn. But see, I was working at the same time too. And I used to go to the flea market. They used to be off of Rockwell Road. And I used to sell T-shirts out there. But, there's other people. The Africans used to sell all the bootleg. And, other people would just be out there selling fruit and all type of stuff. So I had a narrow lane in there. And I skipped something really big too. Because I also used to sell homemade candy out at the flea market. Yep. Homemade candy. I used to sell. My grandmother used to make that caramel skillet candy, and I took it. I made my own recipe of that. When it got some foil wrappers, a whole nine, and my girl that I was with at the time used to make the plates. She used to make candy plates. Like we go to like Dollar Tree. We go to anywhere we can find unique design for our plates. So we would sell the plate uniquely designed with our own candy, wrap it up like a gift basket or whatever. This is way back when I was on that time. I've been doing this for years, bro. Years. I'm trying to get a solid brand of product. So I'm not new to this. This is not something that I woke up just yesterday doing. Even when, so I got to be able to, I switched jobs. I ended up losing my house. I remember that. I ended up losing my house and getting a job that flew me out to San Francisco. And then, they paid, and look, get this, they paid everybody else a $5,000 bonus. I didn't know that. When I was out there, right? So all these people around there spending money. I'm like, damn, I'm the only one. I flew out here and I'm broke. I felt so bad about myself. I felt like, dang, Lord, I hope they don't find out how broke I am out here. Am I in the right place? Did you put me in the right place? I remember thinking like that, only to find out a year later when I was friends with one of the girls in accounting. She said everybody got a $5,000 bonus when they went out there except for me. Do you know how mad that's a whole different story, man. Like, people want to talk about racism and stuff. There's real racism out there. It exists, but it's just not what you think it is. I don't. At least that's my take on it. But anyway, I remember that. I never forgot that. But during that time period, I was writing a book. I had this spiritual awakening where I lost a lot of weight. I was eating right. I was exercising, going to the gym. I started writing poetry and stuff like that. And my big idea was that I was going to write a book. A poetry book. But so, I was going to write a poetry book. What the heck? You know what I'm saying? I lost my house. You know what I'm saying? I found an apartment. I'm not doing any I'm still selling art on the job. I get to my apartment, start writing poetry, and I could not stop. Couldn't stop doing it. I couldn't stop writing it. And I actually came out with some good poetry, right? I was like, man, this is actually pretty good. It was better than good. It was almost like, because after I prayed to God that, something changed and that he showed me the way. I forgot what I prayed for, to be honest with you. Anyway, after I did that poetry that came out of there, man, wow, bro.